welcome back to my channel. What if I did the whole reaction like this? So, time for the next episode. Left off on a really intense moment with Claudia. Obviously, we know through Louis, present day Louis' comments, as well as Claudia's writings, that things don't end up going well. Coming from this point. Very curious to see how that plays out. I wonder if, well, I don't have to wonder because I can just press play and then we can just see. So without further ado, Interview with the Vampire, Season 1, Episode 5. Let's go. You may have noticed that I am indeed wearing a do-rag. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I'm very excited to see what comes next. Especially, I think we saw very little Lestat in episode 4. And so I feel like he's going to come back in a major way in this episode. I feel like he's someone who I feel like can't last very long not having a lot of attention, at least from Louis. So I feel like we're gonna see some things. I feel like this image, and I could be wrong, but to me, it feels like it's showing two things. One is at the bottom, it's showing the skyline of Dubai, because I can see the Burj Khalifa there. And then at the top, it has the skyline of New Orleans, I think. And having them on top of each other, it kind of is like reminiscent of like the jaw, I assume, of like a vampire. Like the buildings are the like fangs, kind of. I don't know if I'm so off base here, but that's like, when I saw it last episode, I was like, wait a second. I feel like they're doing something there. A vile hunger for your hammering heart.
Man with green vest, please no. Window washer, I can't die like this.
Oh, are these like their final words or something? Like she's documenting their final words. This is also so gross. Can he not do that somewhere else?
Please no, please stop.
It's like, I'm sorry, it's like the fact that he's not just drinking it, but like caressing his neck, and like the breathing and the moaning is like so much. It's so much.
Picture show. You said you had cigarettes.
Ah! Oh, he's into it. Oh my God.
It's a kill list.
Yes.
In a teenager's handwriting.
The final words of her victims.
Jeez. And these are like all just innocent people.
And how is your work any different?
That's interesting though.
You think will happen to Mr. Dulac when you publish this book? When the other vampires of the world get their hands on it?
Oh.
They will make their way to Dubai.
Oh.
Force their way inside and paint the walls with his blood.
Really? Oh my goodness. So he's doing all of this like at his own risk.
Rashid is an opinionated young man.
Rashid, that's his name.
What's he taste like?
I didn't ask that.
You're thinking it.
Oh, I forgot he could... Wait. I don't know why I didn't even consider that. Dude, I'm really not using full brain power when I'm watching this show. I didn't even consider the fact that he can read Daniel's mind. I would not like that. But I mean, in a lot of ways, Daniel speaks his mind freely anyway. And so being able to read his mind doesn't really change that much. Also, he said pineapple and honey. First of all, sir, how many years has it been since you've tasted either of those things and actually recognized the flavor? Like, come on. That's like people who, you know, have been like vegetarian for like 30 years and they're like, oh, this Impossible Burger tastes just like beef. And it's just like, girl, you don't know what beef tastes like. Especially when you taste it as someone who does eat meat and you're like, okay. No offense to my vegetarians out there.
He stuffs himself with both for days before he offers himself to me.
What?
Would you like to sample?
What?
I care for him more than he cares for himself. And I wouldn't let you near my neck if you...
62.5 kilograms. 138 pounds for the metrically challenged.
Wait. I literally said last episode that I'm really interested to learn more about Rashid, and so we're getting more about him and just like his attitude, his demeanor. I mean, we could already sense it a little bit even since the first episode, but you know, he's speaking a lot more openly now. There's so many things about, it's like, okay, he eats his fruit or whatever so that his blood can taste good for Louis. Ugh. And then again, to the parallels with like sex, like pineapple specifically, it's like, okay, girl, okay. I'm very immature if you haven't realized that yet. So there's that. And she's like, I take care of him more than he takes care of himself. So he clearly is very, 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 very loyal to Louis. But then just the third part that just like made me laugh was like, for the metrically challenged. Oh my God. Louis, you're too fucking funny.
And I can't browse the mortality data for 1923.
You wouldn't find the corroboration you were seeking even if you could. We buried.
I did feel like at a certain point, they can't, it's like not sustainable.
I thought she was on a hunger strike.
Is she even in there?
I know what I'd do, but you've cut my hands off. My parenting is
Sadistic.
What would he do?
so save your words when it comes to Claudia.
She's in there because of you.
Ça suffit.
What's he gonna do? Force her to get out? Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's not even in there.
Don't do that. It's private.
Yeah, of course he's gonna read it.
Dear Diary, am I gonna be a virgin every single time I do it? Won't my skin down there grow back like my hair does when I cut it?
Jesus.
Oh, God. Yeah, he's like, you know, actually, maybe I do regret reading that. Bad. Oh, now he's looking.
What night is it?
January 5th.
Boys, that would be summer.
Oh. So, sorry, I just remembered. Someone answered my question in the last video around why did Louis have Lestat turn Claudia instead of himself, and they reminded me that he mentioned in the first episode that the little drink was something that required a significant amount of restraint, so which makes sense at that time. But obviously if with Rashid he's able to not kill him, then that means he's also perfected his level of restraint in this like present time. So they didn't notice her coming in and out, or Lou didn't notice her coming in and out. Oh my God. Oh.
You read my...
All of it.
Where are the bodies?
Where are they? I read some passages out loud, I'm afraid. Hurtful words for both your guardians.
Yikes.
Banned them, okay? Way to town! Nothing out there for miles. No one's ever gonna find them.
But the whole thing that I learned in New Orleans is that, like, some, you know, when you look at a lot of the famous New Orleans cemeteries, they're all like above ground. And the reason for that is because, you know, New Orleans, Louisiana, swampland, a lot of flooding. And so oftentimes what people would find is if they're burying bodies underground, the next time a flood comes through, those bodies pop up out of the ground. And so, yeah, I'm nervous that that could potentially bring to surface, both figuratively and literally, these murders that she's been committing. Ooh.
What happens when the next storm comes out the Gulf?
Yes. Oh, okay. They brought it up. Oh, God. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Also, I'm really proud of myself for calling that out. It's gonna be a lot of that. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Well, look at us. A city of 1,000 saloons shamed into the shadows. So that's Chief of Police Bardine.
Wow. See, that's always the thing, right? You talk about because, you know, prohibition, but or any other sort of criminalized activity. It's always, you know, rules for thee and not for me. You always see people who are the enforcers of the law also taking part in those things that they're criminalizing for other people.
A recent unpleasantness in the Ninth Ward. The floaters.
6 bodies, was it?
6? Try 50 cents. But I tell you both something, because we're old friends. Every single one of those corpses,
Drained of blood.
some soft part of it lopped off. Finger here, a foot there, a toe.
Wait a minute. She's not collecting them, is she?
Don't be too startled if the police come knocking on your door. It's just a routine look-see.
Oh, great. Now it's bringing unwanted attention to them.
Ain't donation now, did you, Tom?
Wow. Tom continues to be shitty. Oh? Huh? Wait, what? Gosh.
Good evening, sirs.
Oh, they're already there. How'd they get inside?
And can you explain your presence in it?
Well, we've had a few citizens go missing from Rue Royale.
Oh my god.
Daughter let us in.
I was in the middle of cleaning when they knocked.
Us. They.
Oh, I have a few deputies.
Shit. Oh, did she do this on purpose? Claudia, what are you doing?
Finish your chores upstairs, young lady.
Can they, like, glamour them or, you know, whatever you do, whatever they do to, like, control them? Is she intoxicated?
Found this, sir.
Oh, God. Shit. Oh, my gosh. I knew she was keeping the mementos. Oh, my God.
Formidable municipality.
Oh, my God.
And we bring our clients here to demonstrate.
Okay, they didn't come and see it yet. See the rooms yet. Oh my god! Oh my god, what the fuck? Claudia!
It's my daughter's room.
What are you waiting for? Knock it down.
Oh my god!
Getting ready for bed.
What the fuck?
I'd add a second bed to the boudoir before you two go making accusations. Crimes against nature, that comes with a 5-year prison term if convicted.
Yeah, y'all need to be careful. Jesus Christ.
Do you remember our life? How happy we were before?
Oh, I knew this was coming. Not the whole, before we had you, our lives were amazing. And now it's shit, it's all your fault. Like, oh, God. This is crazy, though.
Who am I supposed to love?
Yeah.
You two have each other.
That's just like what I said last episode. In a lot of ways, Louis and Lestat chose each other. She did not choose them, right? She did not choose Louis, and she definitely didn't choose Lestat. And so, yeah, it's like she's trapped with these people that, you know, she's of course grown to love and all these things, but like in the same way that a child doesn't choose their parents, I guess, she didn't choose them.
Who's my Louis? Not human.
Oh, God.
Or little boys. How are you gonna fix it, huh? Which one are you gonna fuck me?
Oh, God.
Why can't I make one? No matter how much blood I give them, they just lie there gasping.
Oh, so she's trying to make them.
Make me one.
Because you do that so well.
Because if you don't, I'm gonna go out there and find other vampires.
They would shred you to strips because you are a mistake.
He treats us like shit and you take it. Why is that? And you, cruel as the devil ever made, to refuse me one love when you've got two.
Two? What does that mean?
White girl, down Algiers, sings torch songs with a flat no nothing ass. He's gotten tired of us, Daddy Lou. The housewife and the mistake.
The housewife and the mistake. Woo! Okay. Damn. That's so rough. I mean, but it's also, again, like, this was inevitable. And I think I was like thinking that when I was like pondering on what her future could be. And I think I mentioned it. If I did, roll the clip. Where my mind goes is like, okay, try to find other vampires and, you know, try to live a life away from humans, because that's essentially the lesson that Lestat tried to teach her, is that she cannot get close to any mortal beings, and so her only other options then are other immortal beings that are not her dad and uncle. Yeah, like she basically laid out her choices, is just to find another vampire, make another vampire, or just live a loveless life where she can't connect to any humans, just has to operate as a child of these two men for the rest of her life. And like I think I even mentioned something along the lines of they chose each other, Louis and Lestat, but she didn't have a choice in this. And so, yeah, she's just like burdened with this eternal life of like solitude and, I don't know, lack of like life experience in a lot of ways. And so it's really unfortunate. I really do feel for her. I think if Louis maybe thought about things a little longer before he changed her, he would have realized the type of life he was essentially dooming her to. But Lestat having someone on the side, now that's a new development. I mean, he did establish, he was like, he likes variety, but he'll always come back to Louis. But I can imagine at least his thinking around it is things at home are just not great. And so he's just going off for entertainment and comfort in other places. But you can see that Louis was hurt by that when he learned that. Oh, she's crazy. But it's interesting though that in a way it felt like Claudia was trying to turn Louis over to her side against Lestat, because Lestat, I mean, from the beginning, he did not want that girl. He did not want a child. And although there were some moments that we saw of, you know, joy and happiness and whatever, clearly it did not outweigh the frustrations that he felt at her presence in their lives. But yeah, the fact that Claudia said that he treats both of us like shit, not just me, not just her, but Louis as well. And she's like, but and you just take it, like, why? And so I don't know, in a way it's like it reveals a bit more about their dynamic than I think that we've, at least so far, really have seen. What's this
I've been
conversation?
entertaining myself. I don't know if you remember.
Antoinette.
I'll kill her soon.
I'll kill her soon? That's like supposed to make him feel better? That's crazy. So it's still him and Antoinette. Wow. She's running away. Classic.
But then why'd you take me home? Why not a hospital?
Yeah, why not a hospital, honestly?
Maybe I'd have a handsome husband by now. Be sweeping floors, making dinners, nursing babies. You think on that, so?
You know, it was selfish. I think we talked about that before. It was a selfish act. Because she's right.
We made her out of remorse.
Mm-hmm.
Out of selfishness.
Yep.
Poor dear. She wasn't held enough in between ritualistic murders.
Oh my gosh.
I also think she makes you and Frenchie look like a couple of whiny existential queens.
Ah, Daniel.
Won't matter what your intentions are. It's the world out there now. She's the single shooter, Xbox mouth breather shit they crave.
Jeez.
Or maybe inspire a line of sexy Claudia Halloween costumes.
Oh no.
Or a cool dismemberment.
Okay, he's getting upset.
Out there, they decide what it is.
You know what though? As typically harsh as Daniel is in his language, I don't think he's wrong here. It's really difficult to really like control the narrative in situations like this. You know, someone can put out a documentary about a heinous serial killer, and then people will make memes about it, start sending love letters to them in prison, feel somehow personally inspired by them. Like, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. But it's just like, yo, that's his kid, though. Like, you know, be careful with how you're saying it.
Claudia's night rambles had exposed us.
Assume we are under suspicion.
Yeah.
Assume our finances no longer provide us protection.
Shit. Are they gonna have to move?
But her absence would lay bare who we were without her. A simmering pot of resentments.
Fuck. Oh, this is just like, again, like, I think this is something I really enjoy about works of like fantasy, science fiction, etc., is it just gives us in a unique way to explore things that are very human, you know? Like, these are vampires, but now they're going through this, like, this phase of life of being empty nesters when their children are out of the house and they're just left back with just the two of them. After having this period of time where their child was a significant focus of their lives, now it's back to them. And I think a lot of times that a lot of couples end up breaking up at this period of time, right? Once their kids are older, out of the house, maybe in college, this is like when a lot of divorce happens, because like Louis said, the silence of the home allows them to acknowledge and recognize a lot of the resentments that have built up and tensions that have built up over time, but were functionally masked by the presence of the child or children.
Leave the city, start anew, turn a betrayal into an opportunity.
Paris?
No.
Why not? What is he running from?
You don't touch your room.
Oh God, this is gonna be so problematic. How are they gonna last?
There will be no roaring 20s for us.
Oh,
We would be underground for 7 years.
really? Wow. But still in New Orleans?
I longed for Claudia, but she had shut her mind off to me for some time then.
What
Little girl, I'm talking to you.
Oh gosh.
I don't talk to strangers.
I was gonna say, I was like, even though she like looks like a kid, I don't know. Like, she should still try somewhat to have some human experiences. But again, I just think, especially with her lack of self-control, I just don't know if it's possible.
What were you doing in the library? You're not allowed in there.
I read while she's cleaning.
You can read.
Okay.
What are you gonna do after that?
You hungry?
Oh! Her first vampire friend. I'm scared though. The way that Lestat painted them makes me really nervous. But again, who's to say it's accurate? You know? So let's see. Let's risk it. Why not?
Depression set in on the nation.
Where
I
is she,
barricaded
though?
myself within the dilapidating walls of 1132 Rue Royale.
Not a raccoon! Sir, you're also in danger.
The
Oh, they're
unhappy
both still-
housewife. Flaubert's style is so dense.
So they're still together, just...
Should we make it a night of the two Louis? Well, at least you're
You're my
listening. I
middle-in
said that
command
thinking
of the
lights
literary
yourself
canon
on fire.
impress
See if you
some-
would notice.
Gosh. Not the depression house. This...
It's your fault she's gone.
God, how...
You pushed her.
Claudia.
You hadn't done yet.
Claudia. I cannot listen to this insanity about Claudia.
What was he like? Your maker?
Strange. European.
You and I running from the same thing then?
Is that who's calling out your name every night?
Oh, he hears him.
Ride with others? Hunting a pack?
A little gang of vamps.
Little fang gangs?
He seems chill so far.
He was a bit sloppy out in Jefferson City.
How long you been
You shouldn't
following?
dump bodies in the Missouri, even if you weigh them down with rocks. Rivers.
Oh, he's following her.
You're getting a little close there, Bruce.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god!
Why'd you do that for?
Because you were gonna run away,
Oh, maybe this will bring her back home.
no matter what happens.
Oh no.
There are 4 pages torn out.
I'll repeat myself. I will not exploit her.
Oh. So he took them out.
Or maybe you can recite it from memory. Bruce walked back from the fire and leaned down over
Oh
me.
god. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Oh shit.
Don't ask again.
Jesus.
Dulac would like to apologize and continue with the interview if you are in.
Ooh. Daniel is so crazy. I respect it, but I'm like, holy shit. Goodness. I still want to learn more about their powers. Ew. I'm so sorry. This is horrendous. They're living amongst rats and raccoons. This feels like Lestat's worst nightmare. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Listen, I know we all have gone through it sometimes, and our surroundings, our homes reflect that, but rats, raccoons. So I guess we know what happened there with Bruce. That must have also been really, I mean, obviously really painful and difficult for Claudia, but also just in terms of having to have read it. Also, I'm sure was just like yeah, all around bad.
Mysterious deaths at university libraries perplex authorities. Students who appeared to have fallen asleep at their studies.
Oh, his girl. He just does not care.
It's her. It has to be her.
It could be her.
He's like going through the motions now.
It's presently standing in front of you.
Yeah. Dang. This is so sad. You know what I don't know why this came to mind. Was the musical Next to Normal? But if anyone has not seen the musical Next to Normal, it's about a family, mother, father, daughter, who unfortunately the son passed away before. This is not a spoiler. This is like what the entire musical is about. But it basically is just showing the different ways in which the family members are coping with the loss and their grief. And it's one of those where it's like the mother is just really, really, really struggles. Like she just struggles the most with her grief, and it's affected, of course, her relationships in general, but most notably like with her husband. And so, like, I don't know, for whatever reason that's what came to mind in this scene.
I'm sitting on the same balcony where you used to write.
Is she okay? What is she? Okay. So she escaped him.
Royale Street.
Thank God. This is really sad. The impact that it's had on their relationship.
Hello? Sorry, No, it's good to hear your voice.
Oh, is that sister?
We're headed north. You're not my Louis. You can't be.
Oh my gosh.
This is how it has to be.
That's...
For
Wow.
my family.
Wow. Wait, is that Claudia? Sorry, I was gonna say that takes "you're dead" to me very literally, but honestly, I have a lot of empathy for Grace, though. Honestly, I found like the dissolution of their relationship to be actually pretty realistic. It was not one or two big events, but it really was like death by 1,000 paper cuts, you know? And it took a long time. I mean, I don't know how much time has passed, 15 years or something at this point. But yeah, it was like a slow deterioration. And this feels actually like it's like a solemn but understandable conclusion. Sad though. Okay, so Claudio's following them.
With no obvious sense of why I follow them, other than meaning slowly disintegrates without them. My companions in immortality.
So sad.
I finally understood something so obvious, why they made me to be Louis' sister.
Wow. You know, I never thought of it like that, but that makes a lot of sense. This seems so miserable. She just walks in. Oh my gosh. She's probably like, what the fuck happened to this house? Aww. But I don't think this is gonna fix everything. Oh my god. Oh no. It's like we couldn't even have a beautiful reunion that lasts like 5 minutes. This man's about to fuck it all up. Look his face. He's so ready to give it to her. I think the problem is he probably in his mind views her as the reason for why their relationship is fucked. But it's like, it's not just her. Like there's so much more to it, you know? The disdain that you can see in his face. My God.
The prodigal daughter.
I know he's about to say some shit.
I put you both in a bad spot. I wasn't right in my head.
Apology not accepted.
Of course.
I've read a lot of books. Started with Persia and Babylon, the old gods who long for blood. I plan to leave for that part of the world as soon as I can.
Oh.
Quick stop home to do laundry before you fuck off for good.
A quick stop to pick up Louis.
Pick up Louis. Oh.
If what I've read is lies, then tell me what's true.
He never talks about it. That's the thing.
7 years and what's changed other than you need a housekeeper?
Oh. Oh God. Relax.
Out there
Are
are
vicious.
vicious. Oh. But you've learned that already.
Oh, don't make fun of her. Don't.
I never asked. How did Charlie taste? Like the love you'll never really know?
Oh my
Scaredy
God.
ridicules.
This is so abusive. Like, I think maybe Louis now seeing how like emotionally manipulative and abusive this is. Because this right here, this is abusive. This is abusive. Whoa.
Come with me. Come with me, Louis.
Louis!
Louis! Louis!
His love is a small box he keeps you in. Don't stay in it.
1,000 nights of sulking and the first sight of her, you were just gonna up and leave me?
Please come with me. Let's be vampires worthy of your love.
Oh my God! Oh my God, stop!
Next up, that you don't want to fight like this anymore. I am trying to restrain myself!
Please stop.
Stay back, Claudia. It's okay. It's all good.
Dadaloo.
It's okay.
I'm out here.
Is she okay? Is she okay? Oh my God. Oh my God!
I fought myself a million times. Fought my nature. Controlled my temper.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Let him go. He didn't do nothing. Let him go.
Oh my God!
It was never you. I chose you.
What? What is he doing? Wait, can a vampire drain another vampire? Like,
I have waited, Louis. Patiently waited in vain for you to love me
oh my God.
as I love you. Say at the start, I am never going to love you. It would help me a great deal.
Let go of me.
Don't drop him, please. Don't drop him.
Anything for you.
Oh my God. Woo! Oh. No, don't come back. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. What? This was the craziest episode of the show yet. Holy mackerel. I need to like rewatch some of those scenes. Just like the whole thing, everything at the end. Basically Claudia coming back or until the end. Wow. That episode was insane. I'm sorry, I gotta rewatch the parts of this. Oh my God, that was so disgusting. Like him trying to like re-traumatize her by bringing up Charlie. The love you, because that's the thing, right? He read all of her diaries. And so he knows her deepest fears, her innermost thoughts. And so he's weaponizing that against her. That's just so disgusting. That's so gross. God, that scene of like them basically fighting like, no, Louis, come with me. Just, you know, let's leave this place. And he's like, Louis, no, stay here with me. I mean, honestly, since Claudia entered their lives, it was a battle for Louis' attention and love and affection, basically from day one. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. The acting in that scene. Oh my goodness. Especially by Lestat. Yeah, okay, that's the part I was trying to get to. Sorry, I was like rewatching. The part is like 1,000 nights of sulking, and at the very first sight of her, you're just gonna leave me. Like that's the thing. This is really the moment that is like proven to him that Louis does not love him in the same way he loves him. Louis does not love Lestat in the same way Lestat loves him. And to him, to Louis, Claudia is his number one. Like he's just so enraged by that idea. Oh my God, this was such a crazy scene. And then oh my gosh. Let's be vampires worthy of your love. Oh, that's what really set him off. Okay, and then I just want to fast forward to the part where they're up in the air. Yeah, he's like, I've waited in vain for you to love me as I love you. Oh my God. And he's like, just tell me that you don't, I'm never gonna love you, just to like, so he can be like set free in a way. And it's like, I understand how, not even maddening, but like how painful that must be for Lestat to think that he found the love of his life, and then him bringing home some little girl was like really, what it felt, at least from his perspective, felt like the beginning of the end for them and their love. But the thing is, like, that's the thing, the scene right before that was Louis already saying like, this is why we'll never work, you know? And so I think there was already fracturing occurring within their relationship. And yes, maybe everything with Claudia took it over the edge. Like, I think in the beginning, she was like a Band-Aid for it. And then, you know, all hell broke loose after she left. But it's just sad because whereas I thought her leaving and Louis' resulting depression, like, is really what would end the relationship, it was actually her returning. That was like the final nail in the coffin. Honestly, there was so much that happened in this episode. There was just a lot. But honestly, after that final scene, I don't know if I can really even conjure up any coherent thoughts about anything else. Like, that's just still so fresh in my mind. Also, my phone's about to die, so I probably should just end it here. So honestly, maybe I'll talk about it more in the beginning of the next video. So with that, thank you guys for watching. If you want to follow along on my interview with the vampire journey, feel free to subscribe. Also, like, comment. I think, like I said, this video or this episode had so much. It was so rich in like across the board in terms of characterization, in terms of storylines, in terms of, or plot points rather, everything. My brain is like too rattled to be able to speak about them very much now, but would love to talk with you guys a bit more in the comments. And so feel free to leave a comment as well. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye.